Entre-SA, a platform where we chat to successful entrepreneurs about their businesses. A place where aspiring entrepreneurs can learn from the very best. Hello and welcome to Entre-SA. Today we're chatting to Justin Drennan from Parcel Ninja.
It started back in 2006. I was working for an online marketing business where we were looking to sort of get products from the US. Myself, my brother, and a friend of mine, Terence, decided that we wanted to sort of bring some products in from America that weren't available in South Africa. And through that process of trying to get a product all the way from the US into South Africa, we realized that the challenges that we're having in that process must exist for other South Africans. And through that sort of through the learnings of importing products from the US, we ended up setting up a small business which assists people in importing products from the US into South Africa. Hiring people that are clever than us, that can assist us in doing tasks, allowing the founders of the business to work on the business, not in the business, and also allowing the sort of, and at the same time, giving the people that we hire the freedom to do what they need to do. I think those sort of aspects are things that we found that have helped us grow the business immensely. I think what makes us the most money, or what we're focusing on, are the sort of, within the Parcel Ninja business is the outsourced warehouse and logistics business. People leave products in our warehouse. They then push us an order. We pick the order, pack the order, put it into a box, go out to tender in real time, find the cheapest courier and route the order. And that seems to be something that a lot of small to medium-sized companies are looking for. And right now that seems to be doing quite well for us, so we're enjoying that. We haven't really reached that point where we think we've made it yet. I think as an entrepreneur or a person that starts a business, you find it difficult to sleep at night because you're constantly worried that there's going to be someone that's coming in that's going to do better than yourself. And I think what we've learned in that process is that entrepreneurs are naturally sort of hesitant or naturally scared or aware that there's always someone else trying to do the same thing as we're trying to do. And so we find that successful entrepreneurs are guys that are aware of this and have never really thought that they've made it, but are constantly striving to sort of better themselves. And the same way that we feel that we definitely haven't made it. We've got somewhere, and I think it's a long journey, so we're on the path, but we definitely haven't got there yet. I could have been more successful if we had acknowledged that we needed to hire the right people earlier. If when we had taken funding, we'd actually used the funding appropriately to spend it to hire the right people and sort of grow the business. I think that we found is that we took money into the business and we had a challenge in spending it, because when you start your own business, you come from a sort of position of frugality. In other words, you don't want to spend too much cash. And so when you've got money in the bank, you sort of like, I'm going to say hoard it, but you're quite careful about using it. And I think that if we had gone out there and looked to spend more of the money, not to say unnecessarily or on inappropriate things, but I think that if we had spent the money earlier, we could have grown our business to be larger. And part of where we would have spent more of the money was, coming back to one of my previous things, is hiring clever people and the right people to do things. We would have spent the money on the people. Keeping this entrepreneurial spirit within the business, the sense of ownership for the individuals in the business, etc., has allowed us to sort of leave people to do their own thing. And that's allowed us to be successful, but not like getting caught up in the detail of the business, and allowing each individual to sort of take ownership and run with things has been critical to the business success.
Justin said it many times during the interview, and that's that he hired people smarter than himself. I would go one step further to say not only hire, but you can also outsource to people smarter than yourself. Entrepreneurs often make the mistake of trying to DIY everything themselves, to save costs, to save money, but in the long run it can really cost you. So go out, hire the good people, outsource to great companies, and make your business as lean and as great as possible. If you've got an online shop and you're thinking of outsourcing your logistics, give Parcel Ninja a call. They're going to offer a free month of picking and packing to the first viewer to subscribe. All you got to do is contact them with the word Entre-SA and the offer might apply to you.
The Bean Counter, a proud gold partner of Zero. Idea Candy, creative production agency.